Hey, Grace Quotes. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you watching. This is Pastor Randy Smith here, and we're excited with what God is doing here in this ministry. If you haven't done so, again, check out the database, please. Almost 15,000 quotes now, www.gracequotes.org, all topically organized. But today, just for a couple minutes, I want to talk about this subject of faith. What is faith? You know, we in the evangelical movement put a lot of emphasis on faith. We make it a point to say we are saved not by our works, which would be heretical. That's a false gospel. That's a different gospel. That's a damning gospel. That's another gospel that Paul would say in Galatians 1 that someone who believes that or preaches that will be accursed. But we are saved by our faith alone. But what are we talking about when we talk about faith? Well, let's make it clear that faith is only as valid as the object I choose to invest my faith in. I can have all the faith I want in the stars. That's not going to save me. So faith doesn't save me. I can have all the faith I want in a powerful person or maybe even a personal belief. I can believe God is this way and my faith is in that God, and I might have great faith, tremendous faith, but it's useless if that object I have my faith in is not valid to save me. The Bible is clear, as we know, that our faith is in Christ. Only Christ went to the cross to die for sinners. That's why only Jesus can say, I am the way and I am the truth and I'm the life. No one comes to the Father but through me, because only Christ died for our primary problem that offended God, which is our sin. Only Christ took away that sin. So when Christ took away that sin, he opened the door for us to be saved. But I need faith in Christ to receive that gift of salvation that he is able to give to me. We are saved again, not by our faith, it says in Ephesians 2, but it says rather we are saved through our faith. Christ saves us, not our faith, but our faith is the human response. We could say it's the connecting chain that links us eternally to Christ's saving work at Calvary. Well, again, now we got to ask, what kind of faith is necessary? Is it just belief? Well, again, what does that mean? It says in the book of James that the demons believe. We know clearly through the testimony of Jesus in the Gospels that they believed. It says in James they even shudder when the demons saw Jesus during his earthly ministry. They got it, in a sense, more than even his apostles understood it. So the demons believe in Jesus. So just simply believing in Jesus isn't going to get you to heaven, because a demon's belief in Jesus isn't getting that demon to heaven. Or is it just belief that Jesus was a good man who lived a long time ago? Well, I have that kind of faith in George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. So what kind of faith is necessary? A quick illustration. Maybe you've heard this story before. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's a good one to make the point. A man pushes a wheelbarrow across Niagara Falls on a tightrope, and he gets to the other side, and the crowd erupts in applause. And he singles a man out in the audience, and he says, do you think I can do that again? And the man saw what he just accomplished and answers in the affirmative. And he says, I don't really think you understand what I'm asking. Do you really, really believe? Do you really have faith that I can do that again? And the man, getting frustrated at this point, says, absolutely. I have no doubt in my mind you can push that wheelbarrow across the tightrope to the other side without endangering your life. To which the tightrope artist says, if you really believe it, if you really have faith, get in the wheelbarrow and allow me to push you across. That's the kind of faith that saves. That's the kind of faith that Jesus Christ is looking for. The Greek word is pistis, and literally it means to rely upon or to cling to Jesus. That is saving faith. So we are saved entirely by the work of Christ, not of any of our works, but the faith is how we receive the gift that God has given us of grace, and it's faith that wants to rely upon Jesus and trust him as Lord of our lives. God bless you.